You want to talk to me over here?
Of course.
Okay, so tell me what's going on.
So we were setting this up.
Okay.
Student who's over there talking with the cops right now.
Yep.
She came up, started throwing around like angry. We start like getting angry, and I'm like, hey man, you know, we're not here to fight. We're here to have a conversation. If you want to have a conversation.
Yep.
But if you want to argue, you can keep walking. I was very respectful. And then he kept going, you know, oh, you're putting this up, and that pissed me off because you're committing genocide. And I'm like, but I was very calm, very collected. Hey, that's not what this is. On October 7th, Hamas killed 1,400 people. That's why we're doing this today. Sorry. So, you know, and then he's like, well, it's not going to be here when I come back and shoot you.
I'm sorry, what was that last part?
He said, it's not going to be here when I come back and shoot you all. And Ido can tell you, and Simone can tell you.
Okay.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
Yes.
So what are you wanting to do? Are you wanting to...
I mean, as in, hey, you two, come. What are the options? What are the...
So, you can make a police information report. If you wanted to press charges, if we have probable cause for an arrest, we'll make an arrest, or file it with the state attorney's office.
I mean, the question is, we didn't record him say that,
No.
but we aired, like
But
some people aired that. And
Like, he very much said it to us directly.
yesterday someone told us that his family is part of Hamas or something, the murdered Israeli. It's not like us feel safe on campus. That's happened yesterday. Now someone is saying he's going to shoot us. What's going to happen tomorrow?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Were you guys in fear for your life that something would actually happen?
I mean, when someone tells you they're going to shoot you, you generally feel some fear for your
especially
life.
after yesterday, someone just said they support Hamas and everything.
Like, out loud, directly.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's
So they
something we
support
do
Hamas.
have on video, saying that. I don't
Okay.
have the video on me, but
Bravo 18 Alpha.
Okay.
I'll be out with Bravo 11.
So what option would you like us to take? I haven't spoken with the other individual, the other officers talking. I'm
Yeah.
just kind of getting your guys' side of the story, and then
I mean,
so what's the option? I didn't hear that.
do a police information report where we have the information. The other option is to go ahead and prosecute. Okay, if we're able to find probable cause that a crime occurred, we can make a physical arrest, or we can file charges with the city attorney's office.
this is a big decision.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. This is like,
no need to apologize.
this is my first time getting a death threat. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I completely understand it. We
Sorry to
want
hear that, man. I really am.
I don't.
What do we do?
I mean,
Like, since we don't have any evidence of him actually saying it, like
Yeah.
I took a video of his face, like I have his face, but I don't have him like actually, like it was right when he walked away. He was like, you guys won't be here next time because I'm gonna come back and shoot you. Something like that. But,
Get a report.
I don't know, like if we don't have that on video, like,
So we will do an investigation of our own to see if we have that probable cause. So it's not always a he said, she said kind of deal. You know, the other officer speaking with him, I don't know what they've talked about.
So if there's no, like, if we don't have any evidence or anything, can we do a police information report? And if more comes up, can we advance later, or is it a decision
So,
now?
I mean, it's kind of a decision now as to what you guys want to do.
It's a decision now. This doesn't change. Just get the report.
I mean, the question is if
If
can
if
do
something
something,
is,
you only take the report.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is try to do something. That's the question. And if
Yeah.
we want to like more to happen.
So
to
what
investigate.
will more than likely happen is we're going to take a report anyhow, right? Just because we got called out here. It's a serious thing that occurred, right? We have a threat management team here on campus where if somebody is saying they're going to shoot up anybody's school or whatever, threat management team is going to step in and kind of evaluate the person and actually see where their headspace is. So there will be additional conversation that we have with that individual. So we're just looking at it from.
I feel like that's
I feel more a target here because I'm Israeli. I was in the IDF and they really don't like it. So after yesterday, I'm definitely feel more like a target here.
Okay.
yeah,
And I said to do more, but like that's up to
yeah.
them.
If we can do more than just a report, absolutely. But if we can't,
Well, it's up to you. It's up to you whether or not you guys want to prosecute. That's a decision that you guys have to make.
I wasn't there. Your decision. I wasn't there.
Do we wanna-
I say yes, but up to you.
Yeah.
I mean that's
Do you mind getting statements from these three because they were spoken to?
Okay.
So, what did you say to him when you went up? I was sitting there watching you the whole time, and I saw you walk right up to him, and you had a conversation, and then you walked. I don't know if you walked on the flags or near the
I walk on the
flags.
flags. I just said like, because they're killing my people. It's like, oh, like I would rather kill you guys. Like, I just get mad.
Yeah,
I don't want to mess up my life. I know I have a lot to lose. I'm never gonna do anything.
yeah. You can't say that stuff,
No.
man.
I know.
But your emotions got the best of you.
I just really. I mean, like the last 3 weeks, come on, I see it every day.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, there's pro-Palestine that's here every day too.
I
And
never
there's-
see that. I just see them walking around marching, supporting.
I know.
Israel.
But we have to. It's a campus, man. It's a diverse group of people that come to school here, and everyone has their own beliefs and religions. They're from this part of the country, that part of the world,
It
and
seems very like one-sided.
I mean, you know, we're neutral. I'm neutral, right? So I can't. It doesn't affect me like it affects you because you said you have family there, right? And it affects them differently because they have family there. And so whatever you're feeling, they're feeling at the same time. But you guys are here together, so that's the challenge, right? How can
University 2, Bravo 11, it's going to be negative on any previous contact with us.
we Templar? So it's one of those things that you're gonna have to learn to be able to control your emotions and process it differently. And the easiest way to do that, and this is just my advice to you, how do you pronounce your first name? Seth, is, I'm not saying ignore it, but I'm also saying not engaging in it. And then if you have that belief that you want more presence for what your beliefs are on campus, go to OSI and the student union, request just like they did, and get a sanctioned event, and you can come out and table and have conversations with people and get out the information that you think is out there that you believe to be true.
I just find them to be ignorant by not knowing the whole side of the story.
Yeah. Well, I'm ignorant too, right? I don't know because it's not.
It's just
It's
very
not where I'm from.
hypocritical what they talk about.
Yeah, it's challenging.
You know?
It's very
I'm
challenging.
the only one who always stayed out of politics. These last couple of months of my life has been, I have my own family there that actually gets killed, like documented.
Yeah.
It's insulting for them to support the other side that is it's so one side on the media is all covered up. Like they're literally the oppressors, murdering, genocide, blowing up schools, buildings, hospitals.
Yeah.
But then they're supporting that side, saying that what they're doing is right.
Right.
They literally held a sign that they're justified. Like last week, they literally had a sign because they knew what they were saying was very, very wrong. That's why they had an army of police around them while they were marching. That's what happened last time I was going to class.
Yeah.
They're literally saying what they're doing is justified and proper. That's completely insulting. So they're justified to kill my family.
Yeah.
I mean, that's if it was on your situation, you'd understand how insulting that is.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything. I was really pissed. I literally walked out of class, went to the gym, saw that I was pissed so much. I parked at B and I walked all the way back just to try to talk to him.
Yeah. Wow. How old are you?
I just turned 21.
21. Okay. You live on campus? Where do you live at? Good.
Hey, we're coming to you. Are you closer to Trevor or Library?
I'm on the side of Howard Phillips Hall, on the opposite side of the reflection pond. Do you own any firearms?
No. My mom never even let me own a water gun when I was born.
Okay. So no concealed
Never-
weapons
never
permit,
had one.
nothing like
Never,
that?
never. I swear to God. You can come check my house. I literally have no weapons.
You don't need to do that. How are you doing day to day? I know school is stressful, life is stressful, especially when you're 21, right?
I mean, this was supposed to be my chill semester. I'm about to graduate and go to grad school here.
Yeah.
I already went through the stressful part of applications. So,
See-
other than that, it's just very, it's just insulting that people, justify that. And that's, the only thing. I always stayed out of politics, but, I always, I'm a very interracial group of friends. I'm in an Asian group. I date an Asian. I'm friends with a lot of. I always grew up interracial, but I've even been friends with Israelis. I played video games with someone when I was 10 years old. That was actually, he got to serve in the Israeli military. But even then, it's just even he supports me. Like, it's just
Yeah.
it's very like annoying because like I always try to stay out of it. I'm not a political person. I'm very ignorant on a lot of political stuff too. But like, it's just a very simple line of these people are killing my people, but you're gonna sit there and support that side. It's very linear. You don't even need to know politics for that
Yeah.
to understand that. So it's very like very like annoying.
Are you were you born here? You're a U.S.
Yeah, I was
citizen and all
born in
that.
Miami, grew up
Have
in
you ever
Jacksonville.
visited where your family's from, or where you have
I've not been
family?
allowed to. It's been going on for so long. My whole family migrated to Brazil because of that, and I still have other side of my family in Palestine.
Yeah.
They had to migrate because it's been going on for like 100 years or longer.
Okay. So your ethnicity is Palestinian.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a tough situation over there. It's hard to watch for everybody, right? It's just a tough situation. So I get it. I get why you're upset, but right, we have to make better decisions when it comes to what comes out of our mouth and what our actions are, especially when you're on campus where you go to school and you're wanting to go to grad school and things like that, right?
I know I have a lot to lose. I know I never act on that. But
Yeah.
Copy 1140.
Yeah.
Bravo 15.
Bravo 15.
I'm en route to John T. Washington area as well.
Copy, on the phone.
Have you ever been in trouble at all at the school for been arrested before for anything?
I don't smoke. I don't do drugs.
you're
I'm the complete opposite.
you're the ideal student, right?
Yeah, I'm the golden boy of my family. But
Yeah.
my brother's always messed up, so I take that as the opposite influence and try to be good.
Yeah.
First one to graduate college out of my brothers.
Good for you, man.
20 students.
Last semester before grad school, so you got one more semester, finals, and then boom, right? What are you studying, or what are you?
Kinesiology to be a physical therapist.
Man, that's good. That's a good degree to have. So that's grad school's what, 2 years plus some internships,
It's like 3 years of clinicals included.
right? Well, we'll figure this out. So basically, what's going to happen is we're going to figure out whatever they say you said. We'll figure out what they want to do,
I know
if
they want to
anything.
do anything. They want to do the most harsh thing. I know.
And I don't know what that is, right? And then we'll make a decision how we can best handle the situation. But what I have to get from you is no matter what, that you understand what you did there is not okay, is not allowed, borderline illegal depending on what they say, right? You do understand there could be consequences. Obviously, you're a student and you got a clean record. We're not trying to hem you up, right? So we'll figure something out, something to do with this.
I apologize to them, man.
Well, we probably won't have you go over there, but I could certainly,
Tell them I apologize.
yeah, I
was
could,
very stressed.
yeah, I can express your apology to them. But I know the guy that came up, he was terrified, right? Like he's scared. I mean, that's not a nice thing to say to somebody, right? It's pretty scary stuff.
It's like they're like non-verbally saying it back to me with what they're doing. It's just like that's what the message it gives me, Like symbolism has like a lot of meanings to it, and what they're doing is how it portrays to me is like they're literally threatening and insulting me.
So they're just putting flags in the ground, right?
No, they have a whole that last week. They literally had a whole flag saying what they're doing is justified. Like that's the same group of people.
Yeah. What's crazy is the political division between every country, but even in this country, right? We have the Republicans and the Democrats, and this whole presidential election that's coming up. That's going to be horrible, right? So everyone has their kind of focus and their stuff that they get tied into personally.
Can I sit down? Can we go?
Yeah, you can have a seat.
That's worked out.
Do you mind if I check your bag, though? Just make sure you don't have any guns in there. Thanks. What'd you do, leg day today?
No, just check.
You do the RWC over by Bravo Garage?
Yeah, I just walked there.
The gym is so nice.
Yeah, so packed though.
It is. Have you ever used the smaller one by Subway?
It closed though. I used to go there when my
What do you mean it closed?
closed like over a year ago.
Really? I could have swore I saw somebody coming out of there the other day. What do they have in there now?
I don't know if they're repurposing it. It used to be a small gym, but I used to go there just to get a small workout in.
Yeah.
My whole life gonna be ruined because of this?
No, no. The important thing is, right, I think I've already said it, I just want to make sure to reiterate it. The important thing is, regardless of what your beliefs are and how strong your beliefs are,
Can't really be verbally aggressive no matter what.
that never is an excuse to make a threat to someone else. Because not only on campus, but obviously here, right, people's safety is important. So you could have all the debate verbally that you want with somebody, right? We have freedom of speech here, but you can't. Once you cross that threshold, right, that's where it starts to get into the world of criminality. So you'll have to just deal with that and figure out a way to, if you feel like emotionally you need to express yourself for who you are supporting, right, you have to do it in a way that fits, that's appropriate.
What happened last week? Were you on the campus when that happened last week?
What are your...
Like, I think the campus was shut down or something because someone was like making a threat to.
Oh yeah. It was an isolated incident. It was over, you know where the Lynx bus station is? It's basically right behind the education building.
Oh, yeah.
So it's public transportation, right, coming from all over Orlando and Orange County. And somebody that had no affiliation with UCF got into a verbal dispute with the bus driver, and he pulled out a gun and made some threats. So we caught him and he got arrested, but he basically did what you did without it. You just don't have a gun, right? I mean, I hate to say it like that, but think about it, right?
I understand what you're saying.
I mean, that's not okay. What's up?
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
You want to talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Just hang out here for a minute, okay?
You have any weapons on you or anything? You mind if I search you real quick? Alright, turn around. You can search my bag. I'll explain everything to you in a second, okay? Stick your butts. I'm gonna put these in here, okay? Alright, just walk behind this corner here.
My whole life gonna be ruined now.
No, I'll explain everything to you. Just give me 1 second. Just watch your head. I know it's kind of tight. Let's put this on, and then you can just slant your body, be a little bit more comfortable. Watch your knees.